What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the top prospects of this year's NFL draft, and that's Kayvon Thibodeaux. This guy, he's a stud. I don't know what else there is to say. And in the video, I'm just going to be talking about the possibility of the, star edge rusher falling to number 5 into the laps of the New York Giants, because recently there's been a lot of things coming out on Kayvon Thibodeaux that some teams do not like. They don't love it. It's just things have come out, and he's falling down in mock drafts and on draft boards. So it's definitely interesting, and it's definitely something to keep an eye out on if you're a New York Giants fan. Obviously, the defensive end, edge rush, that position's a huge need of this football team, and I think there's a really good chance that the New York Giants ultimately go and take an edge rusher. I think in the end the Giants are going to go with. I think they're going to go with an offensive lineman, and they're going to go with the best defensive player available, whether that's an edge rusher or whether that's a linebacker, a cornerback. That's just, what I see. If Kayvon Thibodeaux's there at 5, they take him at number 5. If not, I think they either trade back or go offensive line there, and then at number 7, they would go and take that defensive player. Or if they were to trade back, they'd take the offensive lineman at 7 and the defensive player at 12 or 15 or 18, wherever that we choose to trade back. That's just what I feel here. But I think there's a very good opportunity and a good shot that Kayvon Thibodeaux falls to number 5. I think it's definitely possible. If you're the Giants and this guy falls to number 5, you can't even think about it. And I think that if he falls to the Giants, I think they go and take him. I don't even think it's close. Take a look at 2 or 3 months ago. This guy was mocked to go first overall. It wasn't even close. He was the best player in the draft. And now he's falling down to 3, 4. So I definitely think it's something to monitor for Giants fans. And just taking a look at his stats over the past 3 seasons with the Oregon Ducks, he's accumulated a total of 19 sacks over the 3 years, 3 forced fumbles. 2020, he wasn't really the same player. He only had 3 sacks, but obviously a pandemic year. You got to keep that into account. In my opinion, this is a guy who can change a game. He's a game-changing edge rusher. He's 6'5", 260. He's built perfectly. And in a defense where Donwink Martindale is aggressive, him and Azeez Ojulari, on the edge, that would be scary. With Dex and Leo coming up the middle, that's something scary. That's a good front 4. There's no question about it. And I think if I'm the Giants and he falls to 5, I'm taking him, and I think the Giants will. The question is, does he get to 5? And that's a big question. That's a big if. Does he get to 5? I don't think so. Right now, I don't think so. And again, stuff always happens. Players have, really good combines, especially quarterbacks. They move up boards. Maybe Malik Willis is a possibility for a team like the Lions or for a team like the Texans. We don't know at this point. Those are 2 teams without a franchise quarterback. So maybe those guys end up taking Willis or Pickett or Corral at number 2 or 3. Who knows? But like I said, it's definitely something to keep an eye out on. And if the Giants were to be staring at Kayvon Thibodeaux, I don't think that you can pass up on this guy. I think he's a game-changing edge rusher. I think he's going to be one of the top edge rushers in all of the NFL in a few years. He's just that type player that you look at and you see a huge future with. He's just a monster off the edge. This is a guy, him and Aiden Hutchinson, they're both really, really good edge rushers, and I think this class has a few good edge rushers. But even if the Giants don't get Kayvon Thibodeaux or don't take an edge rusher early, there are still some very good options in the second, third, fourth round. So I definitely think that it's not the end of the world. There's even David Ojabo. He's a guy no one talks about. Maybe the Giants go with him. There's certainly some very good options at the edge rush position. And we'll see what the Giants ultimately end up doing. But if Kayvon Thibodeaux falls to number 5, the Giants can't think twice. They must take him. But that's all I got in this video, guys. You guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on Kayvon Thibodeaux. If he fell to number 5 and you were the GM, would you take him? I would. You guys let me know down below in the comment section. And as always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Let's go Giants.